guys, welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back. As you can see, it's a beautiful summer day, man. I wish, like I keep saying, it stays like this all the time. Yeah, so in this video, guys, we're going to be doing the potato harvest, guys. Right, it's all about the potato in this one, guys. As you can see, they've wilted, they've gone kind of yellowy brown, so I believe now it's the perfect time for me to start digging, you know. So believe it or not, guys, all here should hopefully be potatoes. It's just where these guys here never last, you know. I think it's been hot as well, so the potatoes really don't like the sun. So I don't know how much of a harvest I've actually got down here, because I believe maybe they could have gone a little bit longer if the time was a bit cooler, should I say, guys, right? So what we're going to do is, what I believe is, what we can pull, try to pull. And like I said, guys, this year I'm not really saying I would love it to be a bumper crop, but because of the heat, I don't believe we're going to have much size. So these are the size we're getting at so far, guys, you know. And these are Charlotte potatoes, so they don't really grow very big per se. Alright, guys, so at this stage now we're just checking to see, and one of the things is avoid using shovels when you're doing this, guys, because of things like this. It's going to be a little bit difficult for me this year because I did leave them a little bit too long from how they were looking. But I believe we've got a lot of small potatoes this year, guys. Nothing major, nothing, you know, tremendously to say our eyes going hoo-ah. I'm hoping that the sappameras on the other side hopefully will grow a little bit bigger than the Charlottes, guys. This year, I think my Charlottes come out like a first early by the size that they're coming out as. But you know, guys, we still got potatoes, and we're gonna find a way to have to cook them, you know, do something with them, so to speak, guys. Alright, guys, so like I was illustrating, I was trying to say earlier, these guys, yeah, they don't really grow very big, but they should have gotten bigger than this. So I'm gonna put it down to the heat, you know, this year, where they never just, you know, they probably just didn't get to develop before the tops kind of got burnt away, so to speak, you know. And as you know, without the tops, they can't grow because they can't photosynthesis to send the energy down to the roots. Alright, so we're just going to be moving along, guys, to see what we can, you know, salvage from this year's harvest, should I say. And to me, I was expecting this one, you know, hoping to be a bumper harvest, guys. But, you know, we take what we get, like we say. Alright, so let's move along. I believe there should be one here as well. But it's no dig, but the ground is so hard, guys. You know, what can I do? So I've got to dig it up somehow to get them out. But this list is only down like a shovel's length. That's what the original seed was. So it's just the top part we're really disturbing, guys. Now last year, our harvest, I believe, was about 12 kilos, you know. So anything close to that, then we know we've done something. And guys, if you've harvested your potatoes already, you know, let us know, you know, how they went. If you was happy with your harvest and if they came out the way you was expecting, guys. But we were starting to get the traditional kind of Charlotte shape looking, but they're starting to get a little bit bigger as well. So let's see, maybe as we go down further the bed, they might start to take better shape. Yes, guys, don't be afraid to get your hands. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, guys. It's all part of the game. I'm not against you wearing gloves either, guys. If you want to wear your gloves, go right ahead with that as well, as long as you're gardening. But if the soil is healthy enough for me to eat from it, it should be healthy enough for me to put my hands in it, don't you think? Right? That's my kind of theory anyway. And I've left the ground dry because as I knew I was going to be harvesting I didn't water because if I watered it, it would just be a muddy affair right now, guys. So yeah, I thought that was the best choice. Now, as always, there will be some left. You can never get rid of all of them, guys. There will always be some left in the grass. So we're moving along. So I'm trying not to, go into the actual potatoes, just trying to just loosen the soil around them. I'll just throw them down this end for now. And this looks like the original potato that started it all. The seed. Now, like I said, guys, growing potatoes, it's not hard, guys. You put you get your ground prepared. You soften your ground if that's what you like to do. If you're doing no dig, you'll add maybe some fresh compost. I put my potato like a shovel, like a shovel's length down into the ground. And the idea is because shallots, they kind of like a determined potato. They just grow in one kind of area. They don't grow up the stem. They grow around the roots. They grow up. The leaves kind of start to go brown, and then you kind of know they're ready. So that's what I'm doing here. I believe as we get more, in the middle of the bed there, for some reason, the harvest may get a little bit better because those ones are still kind of standing. So they might have been a more stronger plant. But this year the size is pretty even to what you're seeing. So we'll use them as early potatoes, the same way. Wash them off and just boil them, skin and all, guys, Fortunately, we got some lumps, guys, so what can we do? Just help them out a bit. So guys, if you're watching this, let us know if there's anything you would have done differently, maybe to get them to be, a little bit bigger, considering that it's been super hot. Now I do normally say that it's once a week that I water, but I have to say I've had to come back and do it a couple more times because the ground has just been drying out so fast that I think the plants just needed the help, It's pulling out some weeds out of the way. I did try to clean along the way, but these guys, well, like I say, it's war. And there's been plenty of battles along the way. That's how these weeds are. But the main thing is we grew potatoes, one seed, and we're getting potatoes multiplied. So that's the main, the main objective here, guys. Like I always say as well, you know, digging up your potatoes is like treasure hunting. You just never know what you're gonna find, you know. I mean, you know you're gonna find potatoes, but I mean, it's just exciting. Another seed, all squashy up. You know, but we leave that in the ground. The worms will appreciate it. I think that's it. We move to the next side, guys. So it's like I have to do it side by side. In the part of the world that I'm from here, guys, these kind of potatoes are called Irish potatoes, right? Yeah. But as we all know, they're all from Peru. They come from Peru. But for a long time, I actually thought that they was actually from Ireland. Like that's where like potatoes originally came from. You know, didn't know any difference, guys. But it's all good. As we grow, we learn. You know. So I wouldn't say that it was lack of water this year, guys, because I did water this year. I have to say I watered. But I would just say that we've had such a nice summer. That, you know, the heat, that you know, the potatoes themselves, but these kind of potatoes really just couldn't handle it. But in the end, we're getting a harvest. And that is what I'm most appreciated for, you know. Because like the saying says, you get me, guys, you know, you reap what you sow, and that's what I'm seeing here. I'm reaping what I sowed. But we don't have much of them above the ground. Normally, a lot of them kind of push up and they become green, and I find them unusable. I have to use them for seeds or something like that. But this year, most of them was on the ground. But we didn't get like a bumper crop from each potato like how maybe would normally get. But did we grow one and get more than one back? Yeah, we did, guys. So yeah, growing your potatoes should be fun. It's not that hard. Like I said, you just put them down. They start to grow. You give them water as they need it, especially when the bulbs are supposed to be forming. You give them some good water then, and you would enjoy your labor. You know what I mean? Here at Live Well, guys, we try to grow the shallots every year. And that's one thing with these potatoes. I've had different mixed results with them, you know. Yes, guys, so we're nearly at the end now, as you can see, you know. Just wanted to show you this one. So this is like a normal size, the size of the, you know, I'm used to, at least this kind of size, you know. But like I said, we take what we get, you know. So we're just finishing off now, and we just got the last, say, 6 plants. We'll just carry on digging it up. You guys have seen what I'm doing. So once I finish doing that, I'm going to show you the harvest, guys. So just let me get on it, just pulling off this one out here. Alright, guys, so this is what I've achieved so far, you know. Like I said, I don't think it's the 12 kilos, you know, but I am not complaining, guys. We will make some nice, wonderful meals with these guys, you know. So we're just putting them away. I'll be storing them in a dry, kind of cool place. Don't really want to leave them in the sun, guys, because they will go green. They will go green, and you know, they won't be good for eating. Alright, guys, so as you can see, our harvest this year is coming along. I'm sure you don't really want to see me, putting it in the basket. So on that note, I'd like to say, guys, let's live well and together we grow.